How's it feel to be back for your second season?
It feels amazing to be back. It's better to be back and not to be a rookie either, to be honest with you. So I feel a lot more comfortable and a lot more energetic and familiar with what's going on. So it's like exciting again. So.
What do you think it's going to be like for you, you know, having a full preseason here under a coaching staff you've already worked with? How does that differ than last year?
Oh, it differs tremendously because most of the drills we're doing I've done last year, or I'm somewhat familiar with, and so it's always good to like have an idea of the drill and your spacing and what you're going to be doing before you do it. And so it's like to have a year underneath my belt. I find like that I'm able to use that experience to then improve on what I'm doing this year. So.
You scored a lot of goals, obviously at T2 last year, but didn't get that chance with the first team. What conversations have you had with Gio and the coaching staff about what you need to do to sort of break through at the first team level?
I haven't sat down and had any conversations with them yet to say, but I'm more just focusing on my play and just trying to do my best in practice and working for that opportunity again. I mean, I don't expect anything. If anything, I expect to get that opportunity through my play. But Coach Miles and I are kind of are going to sit down and think about 4 different things I want to focus on improving and throughout the year, for instance, like one goal of mine is to be a faster player in terms of like when I get the ball, knowing where I want to go with it next. And so talking with Miles about that and him reminding me about that before every practice is going to be very helpful. So.
You know, I've seen that you watch a lot of your own video and are really analytical about determining like what you need to work on in your play. What have you feel like taking away from last year and looking back at that video? What did you sort of take away?
Yeah, what I took away is, I mean, the first thing I remember learning was just the 4-3-3 system, because coming from Stanford I was playing in a 4-4-2. So this year I already feel a little bit more familiar with what my defensive and offensive roles should be, what spaces I shouldn't be running into, like when is the correct time to run the channel, when is not the correct time to run the channel. But I would say one of the things I'm focusing on this year and improving is, and after watching that video, sometimes I just need to be still and let the play develop. And I remember talking with Liam on the plane ride back from Atlanta about that, and I just wanted to kind of get some wisdom from him before he maybe left. And he was saying that was one of the big things that I needed to work on, was kind of thinking before I'm moving, like rather than, because sometimes I was just running myself out of positions to score, being so overeager to get in front of goal or to like go to the ball. So I think I'm gonna focus on this year just like letting plays develop and like looking at where the ball might be going and where to be.
So obviously Jeremy was with the national team, and Corey was there, so you knew some people watching that game.
Yeah, so cool.
What is that like? And then does that give you extra motivation to maybe see if you can get there someday?
Yeah, absolutely, because it makes me think like these are my teammates and they're playing at one of the highest levels, and so maybe I mean, I know I haven't stepped on the field to play first team minutes, but hopefully that's coming soon, and it makes me think like that's how close I am. And maybe it shows me that if these are my teammates and I've played with them before, that I do belong at this level. So, and that's like a good testament, because I need to keep reminding myself that until it actually happens. So.
And just wonder, are you still at home with your mom? Or?
Yeah. Hey, I'm moving out soon. One of my teammates, Nico De Vera, he came from Red Bulls too when we grew up playing in the Timbers Academy together. We're both from Vancouver, Washington. When we get back from Costa Rica in this preseason trip, he and I are going to start looking into renting a place in Beaverton. So, yeah.
Interesting change.
Yeah, seriously. So I'm living with him now versus my mom. Hopefully it's better. Yeah.